If you are an African farmer, a youth who can access some kind of crops, or a businesswoman struggling to get paid on time, this video is for you. Most especially if you are tired of selling your harvests only to be paid peanuts by buyers, most of whom are middlemen, 6 months later. In this video, I'll provide you with a list of 10 crops that you can grow right here in Africa that global buyers in Europe, Asia and America are ready to pay you for instantly in foreign currency. For those who watch to the end, there is a bonus secret crop that early entrants will dominate the young market. The global market is fighting for these crops because there is a global scarcity and Africa holds the key. My name is Tim and I'm the leader of the Wealth Team. On this channel, we're on a mission to turn thousands of Africans to millionaires before the next 1 year. Subscribe to be a part of this journey and have the opportunity of being among the thousands. Now back to the video. I'll be sharing 3 things that have happened globally to create an instant and massive demand for these products at different points in the video, so ensure to watch to the end. Starting off at number 10 is the giant of African farming, cassava. This time around, stop thinking Gary. We're talking about high-quality gluten-free cassava flour. The global market for alternative flour is exploding, projected to reach over 59 billion by 2033. Consumers in the US and Europe are obsessed with gluten-free paleo and natural baking. Cassava flour is the perfect neutral testing substitute. The demand for bulk certified flour is instant. The biggest demand for this is coming from the US and then Brazil, where industrial demand is massive. Nigeria is the key player here. Now imagine this. Raw cassava tuber is cheap, maybe $0.1 to $0.52 per kg locally. After drying, milling, bagging and its certified gluten-free flour, the export price jumps to between $0.7 and $1 per kg. You multiply your profit by at least 4x just by processing. Here's how you can get in. You can buy raw materials from other farmers if you are not a farmer, or if you decide to farm. 1 acre of high-yield cassava can feed a small processor very well. The tubers can be ready in 9 to 12 months, but the sale of your flour is instant. You deliver to a local export hub. They check the quality, that's moisture and particle size, and payment is often settled within 72 hours. Then we go to number 9, where we have the controversial gold. I'm talking about raw cashew nuts. The global price for processed cashew kernels is skyrocketing. Countries like Vietnam and India, who do most of the world's processing, need Africa's raw nuts to feed their factories. While African countries are trying to ban raw export, the immediate volume demand for raw nuts is still instant and massive. Apart from Vietnam and India, China are the primary buyers of large high-quality African cashew. Now your local farm gate price might be $0.6 to $0.8 per kg, but the CNF export price is hitting $1.6 to $1.9 per kg. That difference is the money being made by the exporter. Get involved in aggregation or farming and you capture that gap instantly. You need patience for cashew trees to start producing at around 3 to 5 years if you want to go into farming. But then, the fastest way to make money in this is to be a licensed aggregator. Start with a small storage facility and a few $100s to buy from village farmers and consolidate. Your sale is instant because major exporters are under strict contract deadlines. They pay you upon delivery of your consignment at the port or warehouse, often with cash secured by letter of credit. Now before we move to number 8, the first thing that happened to make these products needed globally is this. The global health and cosmetic market is booming. Over 700 million just for superfood powders. They want natural stabilizers, natural colors, and organic vitamins. They want Moringa powder, shea butter, and hibiscus extract, which they cannot synthesize from a lab. It must come from the source. This is creating instant foreign exchange contracts for African producers who understand quality. That might be you. Now let's continue with number 8, which is the cosmetic gold of the Sahel. I'm talking about shea nuts. Now the global shea market is valued at over 2.4 billion. Major cosmetic and food brands in the West need shea butters for natural products. They are now prioritizing ethical, traceable, high-quality nuts from Africa. The demand for certified nuts is instant and huge. France, Germany, and United States are the biggest importers, paying a premium for grade A unrefined products, often directly sourcing from ethical collectives. Raw local shea nuts are around $0.35 to $0.6 per kg. Now, when exported as certified nuts, the price is up to $0.95 to $0.120 per kg. If you sell the locally processed unrefined butter, the price skyrockets to $4 to $8 per kg. One of the good things about shea is that it is wild harvested primarily by women. The key is organization. Form a cooperative and focus on quality drying to meet export standards. For women's groups supplying certified nuts or butter, payment is often instant upon inspection by the buying agent, sometimes within 48 hours for ethical trade partners. Now, this silent giant at number 7 is all about stability and volume. I'm talking about sesame seeds. Despite some market fluctuations, sesame seed remains a highly liquid commodity. It is used in everything from high-end baked food to oil extraction. Buyers in Asia and Europe need massive, consistent, clean volumes of the preferred white seeds. The market is organized, which makes the sale instant once quality is confirmed. China, Japan, and Turkey are the major global buyers. They prioritize low foreign material content and a clean uniform color. Local farm gate price are around $0.8 to $1.2 per kg. The cleaned exported price to the major market is consistently around $1.5 to $2 per kg. Volume is the key to making millions here. If you are interested in starting a farm, you can start with less than 1 hectare if possible. Because this is a major commodity, it trades on an established liquid market. You can sell it instantly to aggregators who have confirmed export contracts. As you would expect, payment is fast, usually within 48 hours after quality check. Coming in at number 6 is the miracle leaf, Moringa, but you are selling the refined gold. Talking about Moringa leaf powder. The global market for this superfood is exploding. The demand for organic plant-based protein and vitamins is insatiable in North America. Moringa is a complete nutritional powerhouse, and buyers are desperate for stable, clean supply. The demand for this organic powder is instant. The United States, Germany, and Canada are the primary buyers, paying top dollar for certified organic powder for use in supplements and health drinks. Raw fresh leaves are low value, but after drying, pulverizing, and packaging as certified organic powder, the export price is a shocking $8 to $12 per kg. That is massive profit per kilogram. You can grow this intensively on just a quarter acre. It grows very fast, and the real value is added in the controlled drying and milling process. Since the powder is stable, once your batch passes lab testing for contaminants, the buyer will take it instantly. Payment confirmation is rapid. Now, before we move to number 5, the second thing that happened to make these products needed globally is this. The big boys, I'm talking about South America, India, and Thailand, are getting hit hard by droughts and floods. Their supply is unstable, and so buyers are panicking. They need a new reliable source for everything from chili to ginger. Ask yourself, where is the most stable source of arable land? Of course, Africa. The buyers are desperate for our consistency. Now back to number 5, which is the hidden industrial moneymaker from the dry lands. Gum Arabic. This gum is the invisible backbone of the food and pharma industries. It stabilizes soft drinks like Coca-Cola, binds medicine, and is used in fine confectionery. Supply is threatened by regional instability in the key producing areas. This forces corporations to secure instant supply from new stable African sources. The United States, France, and India are the major industrial buyers. Let's go to the one that will blow your mind because of its color and ease of process. That's number 4, dried hibiscus flower, our very own Zobo. The global beverage industry is ditching artificial colors and flavors. Hibiscus is a natural colorant, a flavor, and health ingredients high in vitamin C. The demand for high-grade deep red dried petals for the global tea and soft drink industry is instant and exploding. Germany, Mexico, and the United States are the key buyers. They prioritize color and minimal contamination. Raw dried zobo can be bought for $1.5 to $2.5 per kg locally. When ready to be exported, the clean premium grade sells for $3.5 to $4.5 per kg. The profit is in the clean hygiene drying process. You can grow this successfully on 1 acre. It is a 6-month crop that requires careful management but yields high-value petals. Once the flowers are meticulously dried and bagged, the commodity is highly stable. The sale is instant to aggregators who are under contract to ship bulk quantities quickly. Now the bronze medal winner, number 3, the spicy powerhouse, dried ginger. Ginger is a global staple in the spice, health, and pharmaceutical industries. Prices are volatile but consistently high due to unstable harvest in Asia. Buyers desperately need reliable, stable, low-moisture supply from Nigeria and other African producers. The demand for dried split ginger is instant. India, Turkey, and the United States are the huge buyers of dried split African ginger. They pay premium for high oil content varieties. Fresh ginger farm gate is maybe $0.4 to $0.6 per kg. After splitting and drying it correctly, the export price jumps to $2.5 to $3.5 per kg. That's a 5 to 6x profit increase just by drying. If you do not want to be an aggregator, you can start farming even with less than half an acre. The key is in setting up a clean, high-efficiency drying system. Once you have dried and graded your ginger, the sale is instant because it's a stable commodity. Local buyers with export contracts will pay immediately upon weighing and quality verification. Now let me give you the third reason why the global market is fighting for these products before we go to number 2. African governments are finally restricting the export of raw materials like cocoa and cashew. This is forcing global buyers to either build processing plants here or partner with local reputable processors. The result? Instant demand for the farmers who can supply these local processors with high-grade certified crops. So now let's go to number 2, the red hot money maker, bird's eye chili. Global demand for intense heat is booming, especially in the specialty hot sauce and flavor extraction industries. Bird's eye offer a high Scoville rating and buyers need large volumes of the dried chili. The demand is instant. The United Kingdom, Australia, and US are the top importers. They pay the highest premium for dried whole peppers with vibrant colors. Around here in Africa, fresh chili is cheap, maybe $0.6 per kg. But when dried and graded, the export price for these high Scoville pepper can hit $15 to $20 per kg. That is up to 30x profit multiplier. You can start with just a quarter acre if you want to farm it yourself. Chilies are highly productive per unit of land and they have continuous harvest for several months. Once your batch is dried and bagged, the sale is instant because buyers need a guaranteed heat level. Now the gold medal winner, Wolf Team, has avocados. The global avocado market is projected to hit $21 billion by 2030. Why is it instant? Because Africa's season complements Latin America's, allowing for year-round supply. Buyers in Europe and the Middle East need guaranteed high-quality refrigerated supply every week. The Netherlands, which is Europe's main hub, the UAE, and the UK pay the top premium for high-grade certified house fruit. China is also fighting to lay its hands on this fruit from our continent. Let's do some math. Locally, one house fruit can sell for $0.3. When exported, the price is consistently around $3.5 to $4.5 per kg in the European wholesale market. Calculate the profit and see. One of the best ways for you is if you can invest in the crop, even though a tree can take between 3 to 5 years to mature. But again, you can get instant cash by partnering with a licensed pack house and supply high-quality pre-sorted fruit. The key again is quality. If you meet the pack house standard, which is measured by firmness and size, the sale is instant because the refrigerated container is waiting. Payment is secured and instant. Wealth team, you have 10 crops. Now here's the secret sauce, the instant buyer formula. 3 simple steps to help you get into the market and thrive. Step 1, the quality upgrade. You must think of yourself as a factory, not just a farmer. Your ginger must be dried below 8% moisture. Your moringa must be powdered without sand. Your avocado must be hashed and pre-sorted. This moves your product from commodity to pre-sorted ingredient, which buyers will take instantly because it saves them time and risk. Step 2, the contract aggregator. Wealth team, you cannot export 1 bag of sesame. Join a cooperative or start one. Aggregating small harvests into a 20-ton container of certified product is what gets you instant contract. Global buyers only talk in tons. Find your crew and pull your quality checked resources. Step 3, the document guarantee. You need a phytosanitary certificate. That's to show your crop is pest-free, and a certificate of origin. These documents are your bank security. They are the language of global trade. Once you have these, the bank secured letter of credit payment is guaranteed, meaning your cash is confirmed instantly. I gave you 10, but as promised, I have a secret bonus crop number 11 that is starting to dominate the health oil market and is projected to skyrocket in the next 3 years. That's virgin coconut oil. It is not grown everywhere in Africa, but where it is, the value add is massive. The health and cooking oil market is obsessed with these. Buyers are paying top dollar for cold-pressed certified organic oil. The profit margin on a 20-liter jerrycan of this oil compared to a basket of raw coconuts is unbelievable. If you are near the coast, this is your instant oil refinery money. Focus on cold pressing and getting simple organic certification. This is a game changer for the coastal regions. Listen to me, wealth team. The wealth of Africa is no longer buried underground. It is growing right here in the soil. I've given you the list of 10 crops plus a bonus you can sell instantly to global buyers and exporters in 2026. Now comment your country and your crop favorite right now. Like this video and subscribe for the next money blueprint.